Weight loss or fat loss? Which do we want to lose? Or do we want to lose both? Stay tuned. Welcome to Boom 50 Fitness. My name's Regan, and this is your channel for all things health and fitness in your 50s and beyond. Let me start by saying that most people that are on a weight loss journey are actually on a fat loss journey. Society has taught us that the number on the scale is really important, but stick around because I am going to convince you by the end of this video that that number on the scale doesn't really matter. So if you're one of those people out there on a weight loss journey, let's switch it up and call it a fat loss journey. And those of you out there on a weight loss journey, well, now fat loss journey, maybe it's because you want to appear leaner or look a little bit stronger, or maybe just appear smaller. So we need to take a deeper dive into weight loss versus fat loss. Are you one of those people out there that checks the scale frequently and you constantly see that number going up and down and up and down? And I know that can be really frustrating. Well, your body consists of so much goes into what your body weighs. It's your bones, your muscles, your organs, blood, poop, urine. So your weight is going to change a lot. And I forgot, water, that's a big one. So the question is, well, then what's body fat? Well, body fat is exactly that, body fat. And because your body weight consists of so many different things, that's why it's so frustrating when you see the scale go down 2 pounds and then up 3 pounds and then down 4 pounds, up 5 pounds, and back and forth, and it can drive you crazy. The other thing that can be equally as frustrating is when that scale is just not budging. If you're strength training and working out hard and in a slight calorie deficit and doing all the right things, this makes it even more frustrating. But let me tell you why that's happening. So maybe the number on the scale is not moving, or maybe it's even budging up a little bit. Well, the reason is because your body is building muscle. And you've probably heard the saying before, muscle weighs more than fat. Well, it's kind of true and kind of not true. And why is that kind of not true? Well, because a pound of muscle weighs the same amount as a pound of fat. It's a pound. But what we can say is muscle is more dense than fat. So that's why if you lose fat and build muscle, you will appear leaner than you did before. But the weight loss number on your scale is not going to show that you're losing fat and building muscle. So the best judge of fat loss is, how are your clothes fitting now? Are they fitting a little bit looser? Maybe we should take some body measurements on you. Are you sleeping well? Is your energy level higher? Are you just feeling stronger all around? This is the best indication that you're losing fat. This is why the scale should not be your marker of success. And the number on the scale can change on an hourly basis, so this is not going to help you stay motivated. My body weight fluctuates between 2 and 5 pounds on the daily. The other real negative when it comes to the scale, and maybe you've been there, where you weigh yourself one day and you're down a few pounds, and so it just sets you off on a great track and you feel great all day long, and then the next day you hop on the scale and you're up a few pounds. Does that change your mood completely? If it does, that's just another reason to give up on that number on the scale. Maybe just think about how your clothes are fitting. Maybe you put them on one day, they're feeling a little looser, and then you know you're making progress. How liberating would it be if you could just say, who cares what the scale says? Let's get you to that point. If the number on the scale is all you're worried about, and you're staying in a calorie deficit and you're getting your workouts in, you are going to lose weight. But the problem is, we don't want you to lose muscle, and if you get to that weight loss goal, is it going to be sustainable? So the big problem with that, exercising, staying in a calorie deficit, and then losing weight, is you will gain the weight back eventually because you have not changed your body composition. So that's one of the reasons I want to change your thinking from, instead of weight loss, calling it fat loss, because if it's fat loss, that means you're building lean muscle. And if you've watched any other videos on this channel for women in their 50s and beyond, you know how important it is to maintain your muscle mass and maybe even gain more muscle. And a huge bonus to building lean muscle is it's going to raise your metabolic rate. So we're bumping up that metabolism. And most of you out there probably want to appear leaner and stronger, and that's what is going to happen with fat loss instead of just losing weight and watching the number on the scale go down. So let's change the mindset so that if the number on the scale does not go down a pound, or it stays the same, or maybe even goes up, it doesn't matter. Ideally, what I'd love to see you do is ditch the scale completely. So focus on the things that really matter. Eating healthy, making sure you're getting your strength training in, going for your walks on the daily, making sure you're getting a good night's sleep. All those things come into play when it comes to feeling your best and looking your best. Are you a numbers person out there? Will it be too hard to give up the scale? Well, if you have an old school scale, ditch that. Pick up one of the newer versions where it can actually monitor your fat loss. And it's not 100% accurate, but it will be a better monitor than just what your body weight is. On this fat loss journey, one of the most important things that you can do is be patient. So you have to keep doing all of the things. Hitting it hard when you're in the gym when it comes to strength training, moving your body a lot, eating well, staying in a slight caloric deficit, making sure you get a good night's sleep, and really staying patient. We all know that the slower you lose that fat, the more likely it is that you will be able to maintain that for the rest of your life. I have worked with so many clients that have been on that yo-yo dieting roller coaster most of their lives. And if you're one of those people, I want to change that for you. The best way you can do it is with all the things I've previously mentioned and really staying patient. The best way to make your fat loss journey successful is to know that this is just a lifestyle change. Things do not happen overnight. They probably won't even happen in a week. In fact, you probably won't really notice any changes in the way your clothes are fitting for quite a few weeks. But stay patient and stick with it, and it is worth it because I'm going to help push you through this fat loss journey. If you're on this fat loss journey and you've been eating really well but not doing the strength training, you are not going to see the changes in your body, at least not the sustainable changes in your body. So I have so many videos up on this channel about strength training, so that would be a great place to start. I hope this video helps you on your fat loss journey. I am here for you, and I want to make this journey as enjoyable as possible. Enjoyable and sustainable. If you liked this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, leave me a comment down below, and if you haven't already, please subscribe. My name's Regan, this is Boom 50 Fitness, your new BFF. I'll see you next Thursday.